Yo, what up? Yo, what up? Oh, one sec.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow. I'm weighing 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah, swanky. Yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said.
Good luck, bro.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. And on the hill, a soft-tossing lefty, just like you, Chris, Jose Quintana. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And that misses. And the home opener is underway. Out to short. Ortiz whips it to first. One up, one down. This is Corbin Carroll. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
In the air, left field. Chourio pulls it down, and there's two gone. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's outside.
And that's in the dirt.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
In the air, right side. Frelick sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, Bryce Terang. Foul ball there. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So up next, Jackson Chourio. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, Perdomo. Over to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just off the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now it's Josh Naylor. Quintana, a 6'1 lefty, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Hoskins, and quickly one away in the second. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. On the ground, and it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second, and it gets by him, and he'll pull into second safely.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr., the next to hit, takes outside. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So
line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Gallen back to work. That's a strike. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
That is good. The right fielder.
One down. Sal Freeland digs in now. Started to swing, held up. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one hammered. Carroll ranges back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Suarez under it. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Pavin Smith. And that is out of play. Left-hand batter waits. And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ball line to center. Reaching down and makes the grab. So 2 down now, and here is Corbin Carroll. Flying to left his first time. Ground ball right side. Hoskins handles the chance. He steps on the bag, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's towards center. McCarthy settles under it. And it's caught for the out. Now at the plate, Oliver Dunn. First pitch misses.
That's in. Ball 2.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Fly ball center field. McCarthy snags it for the second out. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. McCarthy going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at American Family Field. On to the fourth. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
Well, these Diamondbacks just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Here's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 2 down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Doubled in his first AB.
Eugenio Suarez.
That one down the line. The throw to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go, bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That'll do.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Caught looking his first time up. That one not close. And that is ball 1. That one missed. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's Christian Yelich. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ball drilled center field. McCarthy on the move. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Check swing, and he went.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1.
McCarthy.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Fly to left his first time. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Smith takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Gone!
Good
I think
Lord,
you know what time it is.
gigantism.
It's time to get ill. A two-run homer, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. So the batting order turns over. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Gallen back to work. Up the middle. Toss to Naylor. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Gurriel pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. First time up was a pop out. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Nice grab over to first, and they get the out. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. In the air, center field. Mitchell should have this one. And there's one down. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Hard hit, right side. Terang over to first in time. They get the out on Marte. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. That one outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
1 strike.
On the ground, out to short. Not in time. He's safe.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. So now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Grounder might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Over to first, safe. This is Bryce Terang.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Back to first, and he's safe. Here's a 1-1.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Jackson Chourio.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Dunn over at second. Terang over at first with 1 away. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here's the catch. William Contreras. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. And now it's Christian Yelich. On a line. That is the inning. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Reaching down, makes the catch. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
McCarthy, batting with one down, takes a strike. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's all they'll get.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Two outs. In the dirt. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball left side. That's the third out. Back here in Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll makes the grab, one down. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. That one hit to right. Carroll hauls it in, 2 away. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. And before the pitch, he steps off. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Alexander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one misses. Ball 1. Alexander measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. 1 down. And now Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 in this one.
Geraldo Perdomo.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Joe Ortiz.
Number 63.
In there at the knees. That's strike one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Handles, throws to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Oliver Dunn getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Now 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. He was late.
1 ball,
Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that one handled. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now, Bryce Terang. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Alexander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a chance for Josh Naylor. On the ground to second, might be 2. And there's 2 away.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Suarez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Cut on and miss struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now, William Contreras. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Christian Yelich. Late swing, foul to the left. The D-backs leading by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. So up next, Rhys Hoskins, 1 for 3. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And that one is inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That misses, and it's 2-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game. Gallen with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yo, good game, bro.
I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case.
Got away with
he
that.
should. A start he won't ever forget.
2-0 your final here in this.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast the dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Bad, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it pop sicker. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country, then Kool-Aid and bags of hot ticker. She gon' keep a sticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Breaking ball inside. And this one is off and running. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. That's in for a strike. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Turner runs. Swing and a miss.
Stars.
The throw, tag, and he's out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
This opportunity is once
back here with my pal Siggy, and starting in this one, Christopher Sanchez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here And whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Austin Riley. Kepler makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here is Matt Olson. Harper. There's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1's the count.
And Sale deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Nick Castellanos now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alec Bohm. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Kepler in his 9th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Germany. And another ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And strike 2.
3-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
And it skips in the dirt. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. He goes down looking. So here's Murphy now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. He did not go around. And he swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two outs.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind. Has to
swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here in Atlanta, top half of the 3rd inning. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Sale back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. First pitch misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Trey Turner now 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two down, nobody on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back at Truist Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And downstairs. Strike 1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Eli White. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. That one just misses. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So 2 down now, and here is Nick Allen. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Castellanos makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Bryce Harper.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2 is the count.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Late on that fastball.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryson Stott. They say away.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Bottom 4, here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count's full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Got him swinging. Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That clips the zone. 1 and 2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The Braves trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses, and it's a full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. And the batter now, Matt Olson. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 outs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. We go to the top of the 5th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Alec Bohm. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch swinging.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now batting Max Kepler. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Marsh, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. White settles under this one. He's got it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's a little bit high. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And here it comes. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Sean Murphy. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Murphy, the former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The Braves hitless so far in the game. And that one fouled off. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2 the count.
And there's a ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And he walked him.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Albies in the box now. Take strike one. Line drive, base hit. Marsh quickly gets it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Murphy on second. Albies at first. 1 gone. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Struck him out looking. Eli White now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing didn't go. And it's 1-0. 2 on 2 outs. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it is JT Real Muto. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit up.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Harper now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat, so you jog back to the dugout.
Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he adds another strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nick Allen. Strom back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hit in the air, center field. Marsh running hard. And there's one down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He is struck out and he is walked. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Boom. Tosses across the first, and Acuna retired. Here is Austin Riley. Both 2 in this one. That's in there. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
That one misses. 3-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
The 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. Castellanos in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Hard hit, but right at him and left. So up next, Alec Bohm.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Check swing, and he held up. Misses outside, 2-0. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings through that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marsh tracks it down for the out. He is safe.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Murphy swings through it for strike 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Olson comes in to score, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
1 ball, 1 strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in for the out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball one. 2 outs. And that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at Truist Park, we're at the top of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Dylan Lee on the pitch out of the pen here. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Late swing fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Outside low, and that's ball one. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that's outside. 3-1 now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
I got 3-2.
And that's ball four.
Ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. And now it's JT Realmuto.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Puts a bunt down. And foul ball. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Tries to get back, and he's out. Way too big of a turn, and that's a big-time mistake. Trey Turner with a chance now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-1.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. The shortstop takes the ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Eli White. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Hard on the ground to first. Harper steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
The right fielder,
Here's Acuna now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's Trey Turner.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Rip towards third. Throw on to Olsen. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Here comes Bryce Harper. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. Now here is Kyle Schwarber. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1.
You'll see this approach from a lot of lefty pitchers. If they've got a good slider when facing a lefty hitter, when that pitch is just running away as soon as it leaves the hand. So tough to hit.
2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Banks back to work. And fouled off. And the 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's a little high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's Matt Olson down. 1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And there's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. Next pitch off the plate. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. There's a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Is the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing doing, count moves to 1-1. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And a count 1-2. Trying to send this to extra innings. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Now running at second base, number 37, Weston.
Back here in Atlanta, on to extra innings. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
He's hitting for the Phillies, number 13, Rafael Martin.
That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bunt today. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. That one missed.
Ball 2.
In the air to left center. Drops into the glove. 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's already homered in this game. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Rafael Montero. That one the other way. Albies throws to first in time. Third out. On to the bottom of the 10th. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, center fielder
Michael Harris the second, the next to hit. That one misses, and that is ball one. What a stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
White swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The 11th inning set to get underway. And here is Sosa to the plate.
we go. Sosa.
Ball one, no strikes. Trying to move him over here. In plenty of time to first, out on the sac bunt.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Walked his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Boom, into score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
0-1. Ground ball, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, stepping in, Nick Allen.
What you know?
So the tying run at second. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Not your typical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check swing. He held up. 3-2 down.
Gosh, bro, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Austin Riley at the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And ball 1. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swings and misses. And a count now even up.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Braves down to their final out. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
This could end it. Upstairs.
That's a really good take.
Good eye in that spot. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. And he dodges that fastball.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound.
That's off the mark. And the count is 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run.
Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He nails one out to right. And the Braves walk it off in the 11th.
Grand slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it, but a walk-off grand slam, an incredible finish. Clutch swing of the bat that he'll never forget. Truly special.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Let them hit subscribe. If I die for the guys, and my candlelight going up like the.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many odds out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real, it's the same when you taste your drink, though. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. What a love go when I showed them the utmost. Man, this shit is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that shit again. Never let up close. So mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you.